Show already knows the risks after 6 months aboard ship.
You know your time might be coming. You keep on, you just get it off your mind and do your job. You can't lie down. You get hit, you get hit. That's why the war is hell. I knew I was in danger, but so was all my comrades. We were working like a team. We had to just keep going, do what we're trained to do.
This time, Enterprise.
Down, he blew up, and we came back down and joined up with the bombers.
The Zero is Flash Gordon's 7th and final kill of World War II. He and his fellow pilots escape the last enemy flak bursts and head for home. But though the battle with the Japanese task force might be over, the struggle to survive the flight back to Enterprise has just begun. As the last rays of light disappear over the horizon, the Enterprise pilots and air crews continue their long trek home. Ramage and his fellow dive bombers will have to carefully conserve their fuel supply.
It was very quiet. About halfway back then, I told Collie, I think we're going to make it.
But for some American pilots, their luck has run out. Many are battle damaged, and the heavy Avengers are already running out of gas. There's no telling if any of the flyers will ever see Enterprise or the American fleet again. In the confusion, groups of planes scatter, heading off in different directions into the unknown. The situation seems hopeless. Over the radio, Enterprise pilots can hear the painful distress calls of their fellow airmen, followed by the sickening sound of aircraft hitting the water. Patches of green phosphorescence, the dye markers for aviators in distress, dot the blackness of the Pacific, marking the spot where the journey has ended for some Navy pilots. The painful odyssey goes on for 2 hours. It's absolute desolation, a dark sea that stretches endlessly in every direction. But then, just as all hope seems lost, Grim Reaper Flash Gordon sees the impossible. The destroyer escorts of the U.S. fleet. One by one, the little gunships turn on their bright searchlights, marking the way back for their fellow sailors in the sky.
And then some destroyers had been sent out to meet us, and their searchlights were up, and
Home is that way. I'll never forget.
Back on Enterprise, her sailors and Marines can only wait and watch the dark skies for their warplanes and pilots.
Our pilots had limited fuel left, and of course everybody was pulling for the guys to make it home.